In the latest episode of Murder in a Small Town, the much-anticipated twist hits hard, especially for fans invested in the evolving romance between Cassandra, Kristen Kruk, and Karl, Rossif Sutherland. Episode 6, titled The Madness Method, delivers a devastating turn, leaving viewers wondering, why do Cassandra and Karl break up? Up until this point, the couple has shared a straightforward romance, with both characters evolving and growing from their past experiences. They seem to be on the cusp of a new chapter in their lives together, finding solace and love in each other after overcoming personal struggles. However, a shocking series of events in Episode 5 sets the stage for the unraveling of their relationship. In Episode 5, a key event disrupts the couple's harmony. Gordon Murphy, Devon Sawa, a figure from Karl's past, abducts Cassandra as an act of revenge. Murphy, who harbors a deep grudge against Karl, blames him for his life falling apart after being jailed for a bar fight. With nothing left to lose and suffering from terminal cancer, Murphy kidnaps Cassandra to taunt Karl, knowing full well the emotional turmoil this would cause. The abduction forces Karl into a desperate and high-stakes situation, as he must not only deal with Murphy's threat but also confront the deep cracks forming in his own personal life. Despite the dire circumstances, Cassandra shows immense bravery and resourcefulness during the kidnapping. She tries to communicate her location via the TV, but her efforts are interrupted when a car accident occurs as Murphy tries to flee from the scene. Though Cassandra manages to survive the ordeal, the traumatic event takes a significant emotional toll on her. It marks a turning point in her relationship with Karl, a bond that had previously been one of the show's strongest and most heartfelt elements. In the aftermath of the abduction, the cracks in their relationship begin to show. When Cassandra sits in the back of an ambulance in Episode 5, a touch of panic, Karl asks her what she wants for dinner. She casually replies that she'll settle for whatever is on the hospital's menu. Karl, ever the considerate partner, offers to bring her favorite takeout, but Cassandra declines, her behavior noticeably colder than before. This small but significant moment signals a shift in her feelings, one that cannot be ignored. Throughout the series, their relationship had often been characterized by tender gestures and shared moments of closeness. However, in this moment, there is an emotional distance that seems to have opened up between them. The turning point comes at the end of Episode 6, The Madness Method, when Karl is still deeply entrenched in his work investigating a sociopathic killer. While he's consumed with the case, Sid Aaron Douglas calls Cassandra into the station to provide her statement about Murphy's actions. Although Cassandra had been trying to distance herself from the drama of the case, she finds herself drawn into it once again. Her involvement in Karl's investigations has been a recurring theme throughout the series, and it's clear that their personal and professional lives have become intertwined in ways that Cassandra finds increasingly difficult to navigate. After the case is closed, Cassandra finds herself standing on Karl's porch. She's visibly shaken, her emotions raw, as she confronts the reality of their fractured relationship. Karl, aware of her distress, offers understanding, saying they can take a step back and figure things out. But Cassandra, in a moment of clarity and pain, firmly asserts that it's over. The weight of everything that has transpired, the kidnapping, the tension, and the emotional strain, has led her to a painful but inevitable decision. The relationship, once filled with hope and promise, has run its course. The breakup sets the stage for the final episodes of Murder in a Small Town. With only a few episodes left in the season, the series seems to be moving toward a conclusion where the fate of Karl and Cassandra's relationship hangs in the balance. There's a palpable tension between the two, leaving fans to wonder if they will ever reconcile or if they're destined to remain apart. As the series moves forward, Karl and Cassandra enter what many would call will they/won't they territory. This is a familiar trope in TV dramas, but in this case, the emotional stakes are particularly high. The unresolved nature of their relationship will undoubtedly continue to affect both characters as they navigate their respective paths. While Cassandra's Art Center project is still an open plot point, there may be a scenario where the two are forced to work together again, potentially bringing them back into each other's orbits. Moreover, Karl is left to grapple with the reality of his life without Cassandra. Their connection had become an integral part of the show, and the prospect of Karl facing the remainder of the series without her by his side feels like a monumental shift. Can he move on? Will Cassandra reconsider her decision? Only time will tell. In a pivotal moment towards the end of episode 6, Karl opens up to Cassandra in a way that reveals the depth of his feelings. He apologizes for what has happened and inadvertently admits his love for her. He expresses that when he first became a cop, his greatest fear was not for his own life, but the possibility of endangering someone he loved. For Karl, that someone was Cassandra. This confession, while heartfelt, lands poorly. Cassandra, though she clearly understands the gravity of his words, is visibly frustrated. She's not moved by his apology in the way he hopes, and the emotional distance between them becomes even more apparent. This exchange further emphasizes the complexities of their relationship. Karl's love for Cassandra is undeniable, but Cassandra's hesitations about his job and the trauma she's endured weigh heavily on her. From the beginning, she had expressed concerns about dating a cop, and these concerns have only deepened over time. While she cares for Karl, the events surrounding the kidnapping have only amplified her fears about their future together. Her response to Karl's confession suggests that, for now, their paths are diverging, not converging. The future of Karl and Cassandra remains uncertain. Murder in a Small Town has effectively used their relationship as one of its central emotional anchors, and the breakdown of that relationship marks a pivotal moment in the series. With the remaining episodes, viewers will be eagerly watching to see if there's a possibility for reconciliation or if this heartbreaking breakup is the final chapter for the couple. Either way, the emotional stakes for both characters are high, and their respective journeys will likely continue to shape the course of the mystery that unfolds in this small, seemingly idyllic town.